If you had to survive with nothing but your wits, would you try to live with nature and harmony, or would you fight like hell to get out and get home and eat a cheeseburger? Right now, we're going to talk about two radically different styles. We've got Cody Lundin versus Dave Canterbury. Both legit, both experienced, but two completely different mindsets. And that's what made the show Dual Survival worth watching. So Cody Lundin's the guy that says, slow down, man. It might take a while for rescue. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Live with nature and not against it. This guy is barefoot in the snow. He's barefoot in the desert. And not just for shock value for the show. It's really part of his philosophy. Less gear, more knowledge, more awareness. He teaches that survival isn't what you carry. It's about what you know and how you think. He's the kind of guy who could stay out there in the wilderness, not just for a few days, but for as long as he feels like. And I actually read his book, When All Hell Breaks Loose, and I recommend it. He breaks it down where even children could understand it, and there are illustrations for retards like myself. And then, on the other hand, you got Dave Canterbury, completely different animal. I do mean animal. This guy's a beast. His mindset is very simple. You got a problem? Solve it. And then get out. He's about the tools. He's not trying to live out there forever. He's trying to get home. And honestly, that's how most survival situations go. You're not trying to build a life in the woods. You're trying to get the hell out of there. So Dave teaches bushcraft that'll help you do that. Practical skills for when things go sideways. Now you put these two together, and yeah, there's some friction. Two type A personalities with different mindsets. On Dual Survival, you can see it. Cody's like, slow down, think long term, conserve energy. Dave's like, let's move, let's hunt, let's get our asses out of here. Cody's barefoot, of course, and it drives Dave crazy and slows them both down a little because Cody has to step with purpose. So Cody's thinking sustainability, Dave is thinking extraction. And neither one of them are wrong, and that's what made it so interesting. Dave ended up having to leave the show for exaggerating his military credentials to get on, and in my opinion, that does not erase what he brought to the table. He knew his stuff, he taught some actual solid skills, and he helped make the show what it was. Sometimes we get caught up in labels and credentials instead of just asking, does it work? And a lot of what Dave taught works. So here's the real takeaway. It's not really Cody versus Dave. It's mindset versus mindset. And if you're smart, you don't pick one. You pick both. Because real life doesn't care about your philosophy. Sometimes you need to slow down. Sometimes you need to speed up. Sometimes you work with nature. And sometimes you fight like hell to get out of it. So if you had to survive, which one are you? The guy who adapts or the guy who gets out? Truth is, it's better if it's a little bit of both. So instead of asking which one of these men are better at survival, we should be asking ourselves, which one would I rather be right now for my particular situation? Thanks everybody. If you liked it, please subscribe and stay sharp out there.